So how was it? How long have you been open here in LA?
So we opened, God, the last like 6 years of my life, I feel like I've blacked out for most of them. Like when people ask me these questions, I'm like, oh my God. I think it was 2016
Okay.
when we opened,
Okay.
like late 2016, September.
2016, all right.
It's 2016. And we just reopened after a 15-month closure due to COVID.
So tell me about that. How did that impact your business? How did that impact the kitties?
Yeah. Well, we used to have 3 stores before the pandemic. Now we're down to 2. So
Wow.
we did lose, well, like we had 2 locations in DC. So we
Okay.
we lost my original location. So it was,
Oh.
it was, it was sad, but also it's okay,
Yeah.
Let's move on, Alex. It's a touchy subject.
How it was for the cats. So like I remember when the COVID craziness started happening,
Sure.
and it was like, we need to close.
Yeah.
We closed, and within 4 days, I realized this was not going to be a 2-week. Because, like, do you guys remember how, like, in March when we closed,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, for 2 weeks, we're going to shut everything down. We're going to, what was the word? Flatten the curve.
Right.
And then we're going to go back to normal. Like,
Yeah.
that was the plan, right?
Right. Exactly.
And in, like, 4 days, I kind of was like, this is not going to be a 2-week thing. And so we started like looking for fosters for all of our cats because we obviously don't want them. What makes them being here work is that so many people come in, see them, play with them, pet them. Like
right.
if those people weren't coming in, they're really not getting, I mean, there's us, but like they're not getting the kind of like socialization and interaction that they, need.
Right.
And so within 4 days, we found pretty much foster homes for all of our cats. And so we got them out of the space in like that first week and a half. And so that's just kind of where they stayed. And a lot of those people were foster fails.
Yeah.
And then a lot of those cats got adopted. We didn't so both in DC and LA, they just were moved to foster homes.
Okay.
So actually, I have a question about that. Everyone was home.
Yeah.
Did that mean did you see an influx of people saying, oh, I'm home, I might as well adopt a kitty or a dog or,
Yeah. Pet adoptions in general, like, went through the roof during the pandemic. Like, even our partner rescues were like, even when we were reopening and we were looking to like partner with a new rescue because our rescue just didn't have enough cats for us.
Right.
And a lot of rescues that I was reaching out to, they were like, we don't have cats because all of our cats got adopted. So like we have like 4, but like we don't have enough to fill your cafe, right?
Right.
So like there was a huge increase in adoptions, and hopefully, it stays that way, and hopefully it's not like once everything's back to normal, which
Right.
we don't know when that will be, that the animals start getting returned. Hopefully that's not going to happen.
Yeah, because we've been reading up on how a lot of the animals were adopted during the COVID time, but then once things started kind of opening back up and people started going back to work, they started returning a lot.
Is that already happening?
Yeah, exactly. So we noticed that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, when I read that, I was like, man, these are people who are wanting company while there's a pandemic. Well, what happens after the pandemic,
Of course.
That's sad to hear, but at least there's rescues and shelters and, that will take them in. So
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.